Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch another episode of The Mandalorian. This is Season 3, Episode 7. It's apparently a good one. They showed this episode early at Star Wars Celebration, so the people that got to go there got to see it early. I wish I would have been at Star Wars Celebration. I'm planning on going to the next one in Japan. I gotta start saving money now, though, because it's gonna be hecka expensive. But what happened last time on The Mandalorian? Last time was a very interesting episode featuring both Lizzo and Jack Black. Not gonna lie, took me out of the episode a little bit. I still enjoyed the episode, but was not expecting to see like two megastar celebrities in it. But I'm glad that they had fun. Lizzo's Instagram post about crying after being cast in the role was really sweet, and I'm glad that she got to live out that dream of wanting to be in Star Wars, so that's really cool. And then the episode ended with Bo-Katan reclaiming the Darksaber and, being seen now by all the mercenaries, her former Mandalorian followers. She is now seen as like the true ruler of Mandalore. And so this episode is probably going to be pretty dope. A lot of people are saying it's incredible. I haven't seen any of the leaks, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just very, very excited. So before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me, and it helps my channel grow a lot. If you're new here, or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you're interested in seeing the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the absolute world. That is linked in the description down below. But otherwise, let's jump into Season 3, Episode 7 of The Mandalorian. Is this, Katie O'Brien? Muscle Mommy herself? It is indeed. Oh, we knew. We been knew.
Sir, I'm afraid the pirates have run into trouble on Navarro. Magistrate cargo was aided by Mandalorians.
Which Mandalorians?
You know which Mandalorians.
Bo-Katan Kryze led a squadron of Mandalorians alongside Din Djarin and his covert.
This cannot be.
Wrong. Also, where is he? Ray shields. What are these guys wearing? They look so cool.
Easy for you to say, Captain. There's a fortune to be had plundering the hyperspace lanes.
Command.
Indeed. Ooh.
And we give them a show of strength. They will rally behind
There's
us.
probably so many interesting cameos amongst these holograms, and I just don't
Grand
realize.
Admiral Thrawn's return will herald in the re-emergence of our military.
Say his name again. Ooh, Hux.
Captain Pelion,
Are you Hux?
you always
is
speak
Dad?
with much authority.
From sequel trilogy?
You spoken of his imminent return. Perhaps
Where is
it's
he at?
time we look to new leadership.
What if he showed up? Just walks in right now.
We already received your request.
It has been denied.
3 Praetorian guards.
And bombers.
He's like, don't forget the goddamn
Mandalorians.
Mandalorians.
That they are preparing to retake their home world of Mandalore.
A research in Mandalore would hamper our efforts.
Only a little.
Long live the Empire!
Long live the Empire!
No. Down with the Empire. Down with the Empire, I say. That would have been a dope opportunity for Grand Admiral Thrawn to walk in via hologram. But I think they want to save that for Ahsoka.
Look at the markings. See
That's
those, my friend?
rad.
Mandalorian privateers.
That's such a cool paint job. Hey guys, these are my friends. Hey guys. We gonna fist bump it out?
Welcome, fellow Mandalorians.
Yup. Yo, sir. One step down. That was definitely a coordinated thing by Axe Wolves. He's like, we're all going to take our helmets off at the same time. Let them know what's what.
That's not the only gift I have for you.
Grogu's like, another gift? Is it IG-11 all fixed up? It is. He walks so slow. Oh, he's being controlled.
No, that's IG-12 now. Do you like him?
No, we want IG-11 back. Hug, Grogu. Grogu, hug.
Bad baby. No, it's crazy.
Bad baby. Wow.
So what do you think?
They do nice work, I'll give them that, but Grogu is too young to operate heavy machinery. Maybe when he's older. No.
Is this how they're gonna have him talk?
I think he's saying he's old enough to operate it.
Yes.
Yes and no questions.
Hey,
Oh, yep.
He's already super good at it. Well, not super good. He's okay at it. This is an interesting compromise in getting Grogu to talk a little bit.
yes.
Because he can answer yes or no questions with the robot.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Just loves it.
Yes. Yes.
He's definitely a baby, though. When they find a toy they like, especially if it makes noise, they just keep hitting it until it breaks.
Mandalorians. It is time to retake our homeworld. Which is why I'm proposing that we leave Navarro and move the fleet into orbit above Mandalore.
Yeah. Works for me. Sounds like a great plan.
I need volunteers from both tribes.
She says, that's right, you're a tribe. Well, Din Djarin volunteers.
I will go.
Of course he will.
Grogu as well.
Dude's ride or die for her. Man's got the biggest crush in the galaxy. Young Shawty, she's going too. Yep, him too.
I will go.
Dang, just the main homies. I am Spartacus. The music is very grand. So, you guys like baseball? I'd maybe get a little lower before you drop these guys. Okay, that looked pretty good. That looked pretty good. could tell that was Unreal Engine 5. Still looked good, but you could tell.
Form up.
Gang, gang. She's trying to tone down her happiness about being here with all her homies. It's like a sand barge. Interesting. Those are Mandalorians on that ship. You could see their helmets.
You wear the crest of the Night Owls.
I should hope so. They're Mandalorians.
They're the ones that stayed here.
Lady Bo-Katan Creed.
Why do I recognize the voice?
It is?
Oh, this guy's wearing a cape. Watch it be like Gar Saxon. Is he still alive? Oh, I know this guy.
We knew you would not forsake us, Lady Bo-Katan.
I met with Moff Gideon.
And that's how he got the Darksaber.
I didn't trust him, but it was the only chance I had to save our people.
Well, you got it back now, so you're in charge again.
We were hidden on the moon of Concordia.
Are you Death Watch?
Yeah.
Death Watch exists no longer. It's shattered into many warring factions.
But yeah. She's like, kinda.
We were taught that everyone but us had forsaken the way.
You were wrong.
Now I understand.
I don't know if I can keep everyone together.
You have the Darksaber.
There's too much animosity.
They'll let you just...
And this blade is all I have to unify our people.
And your winning attitude.
What means more to me is honor, and loyalty, and character.
And you have all of those.
I serve you, Lady Kryze.
Yeah.
Your song is not yet written.
The reason I serve you.
I will serve you until it is.
We ain't just best friends. We ain't just friends. I'm ride or die, girl. You are my queen.
Onward, Mandalorians! To the Forge!
I like that there's like pirate Mandalorians. Avast, ye scurvy dogs. Mandalorian chess. Okay, his name should be Axe Wolves.
These primitives make up their own rules for everything.
Oh, hey, come on now, don't use the word primitive. That was unnecessary. It says fight, bitch. This man's twice your size, Axe.
Should I step in?
Neither side can step in.
What if he knocks his helmet off and it's Jon Favreau? He already voices him, so might as well. Jesus. Just don't stab each other.
No.
Grogu.
No.
Interesting. Yeah, Grogu's technically not on either side. He's a Jedi. Jedi say no more fighting.
There! On the starboard bow!
Is that a whole ass creature? Is it a mythosaur or is it Godzilla? Way it's moving looks like Godzilla. We're just gonna ride our boat right into it. Oh, we're turning directly at it. Why? Well, you guys turned the wrong direction, first of all. Jesus. Oh my God.
You good?
Go, go, go! Go! Go, go!
Okay. Well, I mean, we got away from it.
Jetpacks.
There's
More survivors.
more people? Oh no, these are bad guys. They fly now? They fly now. Okay, yeah, these are the guys that rescued Moff Gideon.
I'll lay down cover.
Do you need to lay down cover? You're kind of just like taking him out pretty easy. just aim. Just have him shoot. He's taking him out no problem. No. Yeah, choke that man to death. Okay. Just put 6 shots in the back of this guy's neck. Yeah, someone throw a grenade in there. Do you guys have those? Oh, this is where Moff Gideon is. He's just been on Mandalore the whole time. It's a trap. Ray shields. This is like in Jedi Fallen Order.
What is this place?
The planet that turns into the whole planet thing. Oh no. They're just him. What if they killed him? Yo. If Moff Gideon made himself a Mandalorian suit.
Disarm him.
Oh my God, that is him. He kind of looks like when Darth Maul was in charge of the Mandalorians.
Mandalore will live on in me. Forged from Beskar alloy.
What
And
a
the most
hooligan.
impressive improvement
The
is
horns
that
on the
it
top?
has me in it.
That's rude.
I believe this is the part where you return the dark saber to its rightful owner.
Not you.
This is the way.
Yeah. Cut your way through the other way. Through the hole!
Move out!
As Vizsla, are you about to die? Literally, just let this man do everything. He's taking out all of them. Well, more keep coming, but he's taken out like 30 of them on his own.
Fall back!
Yeah, this man's not
We're not leaving you behind.
He's leaving himself behind.
There are too many. This is the way.
This is the way. My man is tank supreme. What if he lived? Like, what if he made it? Oh, his gun's overheating. That's not good. You got grenades? No one has grenades. You could have dropped a grenade on them. Take their guns. Jesus. Just slides that guy up the edge. Watch like 6 more just drop in. Oh, is this... the Praetorian Guard. That's a big yikes. My dude, it's gonna be like a 6-second fight. Yeah, that was efficient. Efficient to say the least. Oh, oh, good Lord. Way to end it. Wow, okay, yeah, that episode was dope. that was from start to finish. That was a really solid episode. Probably my favorite episode of the season, easily so far. Up to this point in this season 3, I've been, enjoying my time, but I haven't felt fully into it. This one is where really I'm into it now. Yeah, easily the best episode of the season. Part 1 of them retaking Mandalore. So we get, right off the bat, we start with like an Imperial powwow group chat kind of thing. All the remaining higher ups in the Empire are in a little video chat talking about the grand plan and what's gonna happen, who's gonna be in charge, and then they drop that's the second mention of Grand Admiral Thrawn. They're like, once he comes back, we're good to go. We will triumphantly return. I don't know how many of these people know that the Emperor is still alive. Like are they aware, or are they just trying to restart the Empire? I'm not 100% sure. But we see, I don't know if it was Commander, Captain, whatever his role was, but he's Hux, which is probably probably like the Hux from the sequel trilogy. Maybe his dad, maybe grandpa. I don't know. Probably dad. That's interesting. That his makes sense though. Hux was kind of a pretentious d-bag who very much gave off the vibe of like Nepo baby, like he got this job because his dad was a higher up, and no one really respected him. Anytime he's yelling at people and they're just like, all right, man, whatever. Somewhat incompetent, and then eventually turns tail. Makes sense that he would have a dad that was part of the building blocks, right? There was probably a couple other cameos in there that I didn't pick up on. I'm sure, people who are deeper fans of Star Wars lore will name those for us, but I don't know who they are yet. I thought one was Yularen, but I feel like he would have been way before this, super way before this, because he was old. He was old at the end of the prequels, and now he wouldn't be this old, right? I don't think that was Yularen. And I think they named him too. So who knows who it was. But yeah, they're trying to get Thrawn back, but then Moff Gideon he's got his own thing going, right? He's trying to subtly set himself up to be the big bad instead of Grand Admiral Thrawn. Like, he's trying to create kind of like a new race, essentially. Like, he's trying to take the best parts of the Jedi, of the Mandalorians, of, you know, the Empire, of all these different groups and species and whatever, and he's trying to make like the perfect being / soldier with him at the top. And his armor was very interesting because his helmet and his black armor and helmet all together, his vibe was giving me when Darth Maul was the ruler of Mandalore temporarily, and all his warriors had that kind of vibe with their helmets. That's definitely what it's reminding me of. Right now, though, it was just a very interesting and cool episode. So they fly down as like a scouting party, and they're walking along, and then this like group of like pirate survivors. I mean, not really like pirates, but they're on a boat that kind of gives pirate vibes. I don't know, Treasure Planet vibes, with the boat, and they're just survivors of Mandalore, which is really interesting because like Bo-Katan pretty much thought all her people were gone, you know, before she met the covert. The only ones that she thought were alive were the ones hanging out with her. Turns out all the Death Watch ones are still alive, and then there's a whole bunch of people that survived on the planet. And like so many people are pledging loyalty to her today. You know, the pirate guys pledge loyalty to her. Then Mando pledges loyalty. He's like, I serve you. And it's like, damn. Like, up to this point, she's probably been under the assumption we're just real good friends. Like, she's pleasantly surprised every time he steps up. She's like, damn, you didn't have to do this, but thank you. You know, when he volunteers to go with, she kind of gives him this look of like, I probably knew I could count on you, but like, it's just nice to be reassured. And then he's like, this is why I serve you. I serve you, Lady Bo. It's like, damn, okay, I'm an actual leader. Like, it's becoming more and more real that she is now the ruler of Mandalore, or at least the ruler of the Mandalorians. And as they're going, this giant Godzilla monster just like busts out of the ice and is like, hello, I'm gonna crush your boat. And first of all, who was piloting that boat? Because they were going straight, and they could have, if they would have turned left, they would have missed this creature. It wouldn't have smashed their boat. They would have missed him, and they could have just kept going. But instead, whoever was piloting turned directly into this thing, and it just wrecks house. And then we don't see that thing again because they go underground. Now, if we do see that thing again, like if it becomes a problem, we're going to need Bo-Katan or maybe Mando to ride the mythosaur that's in the lake and crush that thing to death. Like, it'll be golden. And then, yeah, they're underground, and that's when the real poop hits the fan with Moff Gideon's like dark trooper, death trooper, you know, Mandalorian-esque troopers that kitted out in Beskar, so they're super strong. Like, there's a trillion of them. There's so many of them. And they're shooting them, have a good time. Axe Woves did escape, so he might be warning the fleet up above. I'm curious how he's going to do that, though. Because he doesn't have a ship to get back up there. Right? Like, he's not going to jetpack up into atmosphere. So I have no idea what his plan is. Because didn't the armor took Bo-Katan's ship to bring the survivors back? Like the wounded ones? So I don't know what his plan is on how he's getting up there. You know, dude's going to have to jetpack 3.5 miles to upper atmosphere through a cloud of lightning. Like, good luck, buddy. And then after that, you're just floating in space. I don't know how he has that much fuel. I mean, they ran out of fuel earlier in the season trying to chase Paz Vizsla's kid. I had no idea how this man's going to have enough fuel to jettison himself through the upper atmosphere, but he's going to try. And then, yeah, it was kind of like a little mini trap where the guards are just working their way through the tunnel as they get shot at. Paz Vizsla is taking them out left and right. Like, he's shooting 1,000 people at once. Just, there's honestly, like, why do they only have one of that guy? Like, he's so good. If you had more than one of him with that railgun or the minigun, and just let them go to work, like, you just need 2 of them that could take the whole base, easy peasy. But yeah, then Mando gets captured, and that's no bueno. I don't know why they want him. I mean, maybe they just captured him so they could hold him for collateral against Grogu. Maybe Grogu will be tempted to try and rescue him, and then they can get Grogu back. Who knows? Or maybe he just wanted to torture him specifically because he's like, dude, you ruined my plans before. I don't like you. So who knows? But yeah, then Bo-Katan and all the other Mandos escape, and Paz Vizsla lays down his life, taking out like 20,000 Empire people, like just wrecking troopers. He's so good. His gun overheats and he turns to hand-to-hand combat and his knife, and he's just bodying people, like Hulk smashing people, throwing them off the edge, like just destroying them. And this planet definitely reminded me of the, is it Ilum? I think it's the planet that turns into Starkiller Base in the sequel trilogy. And you go to that planet in Jedi Fallen Order, and you like go underground, and it very much looked like that. But he's taken him out, and then just when you think he's killed them all, the 3 Praetorian guards or whatever stroll in, and they're just like, yeah, we're gonna make quick work of this, and they just efficiently tag team him, kill him, and he just drops. Shows you how good Kylo Ren and Rey are when they take out like 6 of them in the sequel trilogy. Like they're goated. Those guys are so good. They're the personal guards of the Empire, or of the Emperor. Sorry. And they just made quick work of him. Like, get crunched, dude. Just absolutely bodied. Good night. Bummer that he's dead. He's a very useful guy, but, you know, he's kind of been a dick for most of the series, not gonna lie. His son is probably gonna be not too jazzed about learning his father's dead, but I guess the best way to go out is in the heat of battle, right? Man sacrificed himself so the rest of the Mandos could get away. That's good. But now Jon Favreau can't voice him anymore, so that's a mega bummer. And then the episode ends, so who knows what's going to happen. I mean, I don't think we're going to take out Moff Gideon in the next episode, so maybe he'll be a continued villain into season 4. Because, you know, they have a whole plan for 2, 3, 4 more seasons of this show until the movie comes out and closes all this off. So I'm curious about, you know, what the plan is. One interesting element is they gave Grogu a method of communication, kind of. The Anzellans turned IG-11 into IG-12, and he's basically just like a mobility scooter. For Grogu, just a walking mobility scooter that can answer yes or no questions. Which is, it's an interesting middle ground to have Grogu communicate, right? Because everyone's wondering, when is Grogu gonna talk? What's Grogu gonna sound like? You know, how much focus testing do we have to do with different Grogu voices until people are chill with it? Like, you know, how do we really, really ease in to the idea of him not being a little baby anymore and being someone who can speak? Because the biggest selling point of Grogu early on and even to this day is he's a cute little baby. So how do you deal with that transition into speaking, and what's going to happen, you know? Who knows? People think he's going to be part of Rey's movie because it's set 15 years after the sequels, and he would be about 100, around there, like 90 something. He would be around 100 generally, so if he's still alive at that point, he might be working with Rey. I don't know. It would be I don't know how they're going to explain it, that he got away from another school that was dying. You know, as another school burns to the ground, someone whisks him away. Maybe Mando comes in and whisks him away, and Mando's just an old man at that point. But yeah, he can answer yes or no questions, and it's an interesting little. It provides him with more character, right? Because up to this point, he's literally just a baby. He's just a baby. And this kind of gives him a little more agency in terms of who he is and answering questions and stuff, right? Because otherwise, before he's just making baby noises, but now he can actually contribute to conversation a little bit, right? He had a nice cool moment where he stopped the Mandalorians from fighting each other. That was nice. You know, Bo-Katan's like, neither side can step in. They are gonna do this. They're gonna fight, and whoever wins wins. But no one else can jump in, because that's like cheating, right? But then Grogu steps in. No. And they're just like, fine. Honestly, it's a chess game. It's not worth the fight. But no, yeah, this episode was dope. And I can't wait to see what happens next week. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me and helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the absolute world. That's linked in the description down below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.